Alright, so let's go ahead and try and make this video without the husband coming in and interrupting. But you can see I got my floss here, and I was doing some experimenting because something wasn't working right on my machine, so I was experiencing technical difficulties too. So I've got it set to a zigzag stitch. I've got the floss centered right here. I don't know if you can see it very well. But, you know, right there in between the foot area, whatever, where the zigzag stuff is. And now what I'm going to try and do, there we go. I'll just move the machine. Grab some more floss. And remember, it has to be minty fresh. Well, I'm assuming other flavors would work, but, you know, I'm just doing the minty one. So, alright, so let's see. Oh, slow my machine down. Mine has a variable speed switch, so I'm going to slow it down to a medium. I've got slow, fast, and medium, and I'm putting on medium just to make it a little easier for me to keep track of this, because it does require hand-eye coordination and not bumping the camera every single time I speak. So let's get this knotted up. So you can kind of see how it's going in between. I'm going to reverse it to lock it in. And then what you do is you lock in one end, and then when you're done with the other end, that's when you just don't leave a knot, because you're going to be doing the ruffling on that. But I'm locking it in here, and you can always, by leaving this part right here, it gives you a lot of a handle so that you can cut it later if you want, because you're going to be locking it in. But anyways, so here we go, and then you want to kind of try and have it where the zigzag is going over the stitch, or over the floss. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But you can kind of see how that works. This is going to drive me nuts. I'm going to see if I can do the faster way. But, no, I shouldn't. So, sorry, I'm going to keep bugging the camera, bumping the camera. So, let's see. And then, I don't know. Nope, not long enough. Once I get enough in, I'll show you what it looks like. Because I don't think you want to see me doing 6 feet of ruffles with dental floss. You can kind of control, but you can see why you need hand-eye coordination, because you're looking right here. Alright, get some more floss. Put this, oh, that's not too bad. Put that over there. Alright, grab the floss again, hit the gas. Like I said, this is on medium because it's a little easier to keep track of the floss and the needle when you're zigzagging, because you are trying to zigzag it over the floss. And if it gets there, yeah, and I have broken the floss in there. It happens. It did on my last apron. But as long as you get the majority of it, you'll be okay. So, do I have enough here? And then here's what it kind of looks like. As I keep bumping the stupid thing. But see? See how the floss is just in there? And then what you'll do is you'll pull the floss out. And I'll show you that once I get all this done. But I'm gonna do something I don't normally do, which is cut the camera and come back to it when I'm done, because it's literally just me doing this all the time until I get to the very end, okay? So I will be back in a little bit.